Hey guys, Wolvie here, and this is the first video to the channel in who knows how long. This is going to be my reaction to this particular computer case. It is the Musetex MK7-WN4. This is in white. I got this from Amazon today, and with that I will have a link for this particular case in the description below. The usual disclaimer, any opinion here is mine and mine alone. So, before I get into this, is a brief life update. I have been busy with work the last few weeks, so I haven't been posting anything to the channel at all. And the thing is, with my posting on TikTok, that's been somewhat sporadic there as well because of the work schedule. I have been sick as well, and no, it's not COVID. I had a pretty bad cold, so that's that on that. So, without any further delay, we're going to jump right into this particular case. Again, this is by Musetex. It is the MK7-WN4. It's in white. Now, what we have here, this is a micro ATX capabilities for the motherboard, or the mini ITX, which is like, so you really cannot fit an ATX motherboard in here at all, which is perfectly fine by me, in my personal opinion. So you notice here that there are fans in here. So this is one of those cases where where the fans are completely pre-installed, and that's perfect for people who want to save money. These are the cords, you have to plug into your motherboard. Once you get the motherboard, all that good stuff installed. So we're gonna go jump right here to the power supply unit side here. This does hold up to a 200 millimeter power supply unit. I tried my Corsair 750 watt power supply unit. That does fit in this case. I do want to point out that if you use a Corsair power supply unit for this particular case, you're not going to have a whole lot of room remaining, unless you somehow, get rid of this particular section right here where you hold your some additional HDD SSD drives right here. So unless you get rid of this, it's like you're not going to have much room remaining for a Corsair power supply unit like the one I have. And the 750 watt power supply unit I have by Corsair, it's fully modular, 80 plus gold certified, that sort of thing. Now this is an area where you can store one of your SATA 3 SSD units, and then I want to flip it back to the other side really quickly. Pardon this. So this is where you have like areas where you can store 3 SSD drives. It's pretty simplistic, it's not too difficult to build it, in my personal opinion. In the sense that you have like the the fans pre-installed. Now, another neat thing I particularly like about this is, if I can get this facing the correct direction, is that you see this right here. This is a the RGB hub, if you will. So this is really cool. It is already connected to the fan, so all the connections here, it does save you a little bit of time, which is really, really good in my personal opinion. Now, I haven't. Let me grab something real quick. Let me put this on pause momentarily. Yes, that is the fan for the front of the case. So this is really cool that all the fans here are pre-installed, which again saves time and money. Now, this right here is the tempered glass panel. Now, this right here, I'm going to point this out. This right here, it helps you open the thing with ease. And then you also see this part right here. This is the other way to get the tempered glass away. Especially when you get to around the putting things into the case, that sort of thing. Now, I do have my fingerprints on this, so I do apologize ahead of time. So that's on that, and this right here is the quote-unquote rear panel. This has a rear mount, as you can see here, and it's going to take these screws like this to put it back onto the case. My bad. Now, one of the last things I want to show you here before I get into the what I think about it and what I plan on doing with it. This is the zip ties, as well as the some of the screws, like for the case, all that good stuff. And it does include some standoff screws if you want to. If I could grab this really quickly, I could just go point out the back side real quick. Now, if you want to do a vertical mounting of the GPU, you have this part right here, which isn't a bad idea, in my personal opinion, but do whatever you want with it. In other words, it's entirely up to you in the end. But there are some standoff screws in the accessory bag for if you want to do the vertical format, if you want to. Now, what do I think about this? This is a very excellent beginner's case, in my personal opinion. I mean, I wish I could get this front panel off, just show like certain things there and there, but it is what it is. Now, pertaining to what I plan to do with this, I don't know yet, but I might be doing a secret build in the future where I replace my laptop and replace it with this very thing here, keep it super simple. In sense of keep the RAM no higher than 32 gigs and the hard drive maybe 4 terabyte tops. Just keep it super simple, nothing extravagant, that sort of thing. Just using, with Word, like Microsoft Word, Excel, that sort of thing. To do a super quick recap, though, it is a really good, purchase in sense of, if you don't want to spend too much money. This particular case comes with all the fans pre-installed. Also comes with the controller hub for the RGB fans. And yes, these fans are all RGB. I just wish, I could get the front panel off, but, that's just a minor thing, just my personal stuff. If you have a Corsair fan, this does barely fit in it. However, it's you could do so much with it. So, with that, I'm done, and with Wolvie here signing off, I will catch you all on the flip side.